Today is my second meeting with my med student. He's gonna see all my sick person glory. I have COVID and it is kicking my trash. Like I said before, today was my second meeting with my med student. I am part of the Rare Compassion program with Global Genes, where they set up rare disease patients like myself with med students so the med student can get a better understanding of what it's like to live with rare disease, and us patients can kind of get a better understanding of what it's like to be a provider and like the process they have to go through. It's super cool. As I mentioned in the first video, which you can find on my social media, I love my med student. He is super, super awesome. We are actually in the same religion. He's from my home state. Coolest guy ever. We are just able to talk more today. And he is just awesome. It was cool seeing how much he has to go through to become a provider and like all the training, and you have to have like leadership roles and stuff to get into residency. Like, you think it's hard to be a doctor, but they have to go through so much. And it's like, it's kind of given me a new respect, because you gotta admit, sometimes you get those doctors that kind of suck and you're like, did you buy your degree on eBay? Like, you know nothing. But no, like, they really have to like dedicate their lives to their practice, at least to get their degree, and that's really cool. And he asked some questions about my health that like were really thought-provoking, and he like wants to stay up to date on everything, which is super sweet. Like, he's going to be such a good doctor, like, especially after that really crappy, sorry, I'm a little out of breath, this COVID's kicking my butt. After that crappy telehealth, seeing someone who has such a passion in medicine, it gives me hope. Like, this program's doing a really good thing, and there are a lot of people who go into medicine because they love it. And he even told me how they're talking about how some providers kind of go through like an empathy burnout. And I don't know, it made a lot more sense, because I've been thinking, I'm like, why would someone go into this field if they don't love it? And I think there are some who just go into it for the money or whatever, but I think a lot just really want to help people. And as someone who needs help, that's good to hear, you know? And he was just so kind, talking about like the strength that he sees in people who battle like chronic illness and chronic pain, and how amazing it is for them to just go forward, even though like in my situation I'll never have that like trust in my body, you know. And it's just, there's a lot of awesome people on this earth, and this is just such a cool program to be a part of. He's just so fun to talk to too. Like, it's just nice to make a new friend. He introduced me to his little family, and they are so stinking cute. And it just kind of, I know probably for medical providers you have to keep a professional distance, but it made me wish with all providers we could see inside of their lives like that, like see their little families, see them like as people, because again, just seeing people, as a father, a son, you know, like someone besides a provider, someone besides a patient, I think it brings a whole new level. And I think just more personalization and humanity in healthcare. I say that again, but I think that would make a world of difference, and a lot more trust, and a lot more like heart-based decisions, which facts are important, but I think sometimes people overlook their heart because of the facts, or because of the loopholes they have to jump through with insurance, or because of burnout and like all that stuff. And I think a lot of the times, at least in my life, my heart's been a lot more accurate than my head. Anyway, COVID is kicking my trash. I started getting dizzy talking to my med student just sitting up, but he was so fun to talk to. And today it's the coughing and puking's been at it, so that's really fun. I'm hoping I don't have to go get fluids. Ugh. Anyway, this Rare Compassion program is amazing. Make sure to check out Global Genes and all the phenomenal work they're doing, and see how next year you can sign up and be a part of the Rare Compassion program. I think it's something I'm going to sign up for multiple times because I'm learning something every time I talk to my med student, and it's absolutely amazing. The next meeting's in October, and then I think I have one more in November, but I'm not for sure. Anyway, it's just awesome. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on, and always smile on.